All right, let's get into it. Today, we're diving into a really powerful system that promises to get you off that hamster wheel of just being busy and onto the fast track of being truly productive. You don't need another to-do list. You need a why to-do list. This quote, wow, it just gets right to the heart of the problem, doesn't it? So many of us are just drowning in tasks, and this one little phrase challenges that entire way of thinking. It's suggesting the secret isn't in what we do, but why we're doing it in the first place. I mean, we've all been there, right? You write out this massive list of everything you have to do, thinking you're going to feel so organized and on top of things, but instead, you just look at it and feel completely overwhelmed. The list itself becomes the source of the stress. And that leads us to a really crucial idea. A lot of the time, the problem isn't actually the amount of work we have, it's the way we're looking at it. It's a small shift in thinking, but it makes all the difference between chaos and clarity. Okay, so how do we actually make that shift? Well, the answer lies in a framework called the Rapid Planning Method, or RPM for short. It's all about helping you move from just reacting to whatever life throws at you to actually designing the life you want. So what is this RPM thing, really? It's not about doing things faster, it's about doing the right things. It's a system designed to take all that mindless busy work we do and turn it into what's called intelligent progress, simply by making you focus on the end result first. The whole method is built on three simple parts. R is for result. What is the specific, concrete thing you actually want? P is for purpose. Why do you want it? And only then, once you've narrowed those two, do you move on to M, the massive action plan, which is how you're going to get it. That order, well, that's the secret sauce. So why is this so much more powerful than a regular to-do list? Honestly, it all comes down to psychology. When you connect your actions to a deeper reason, a purpose, you tap into this huge well of emotional drive, and that's a much more sustainable way to get things done. This chart really lays it all out. On the left, you've got your standard checklist thinking. That's the hamster wheel. It's reactive, it's driven by what you have to do. But on the right, that's RPM thinking. That's the rocket ship. It's focused on real progress, on designing your life, because it's fueled by your purpose. A simple checklist, it can trick you. It gives you this false sense of accomplishment, what some call shallow productivity. You're checking things off the list for sure, but are you actually getting anywhere important? RPM is different. It builds that genuine, deep down emotional drive. Because when you know why something matters, you're just so much more motivated to do it. Okay, enough with the theory. Let's make this super practical. We're going to take a task that most of us have had on our list at some point. Study for exam. Seems simple enough, right? Well, let's see what happens when we run it through the RPM filter. And boom, look at that difference. The vague, boring task, study for exam, turns into a very specific result. Master this topic, and the purpose? It's not just to pass, it's to build confidence and reduce stress. Now that's an emotional connection. And from there, the actions become super clear, focused steps. One is a chore, the other is a powerful plan for success. And the best part about all this is that you can start using it today, like right now. There's no complicated software you have to buy, no steep learning curve. It's just a simple 3-step process that can totally change your energy and your focus. So here's how you can make it a daily habit. First, when you start your day, identify your top 3 outcomes. Not tasks. What results do you want? Second, for each of those outcomes, write down your why, your purpose. And third, only after you've done that, do you create your action plan. And that right there is the ultimate payoff. You're not just reorganizing your calendar. You are fundamentally changing your relationship with your work. You go from that drained, overwhelmed feeling we talked about at the beginning to a state of focused, purposeful energy. It's a total game changer. As we start to wrap this up, this quote just perfectly captures the whole shift in thinking. Don't plan for activity, plan for meaning. It's an invitation to stop planning just to be busy and to start planning to create real meaning in your life. So, the crucial point to take away is this. RPM isn't about speed or obligation or just random activity. It's about clarity, purpose, and aligned action. It's about making that shift from being a slave to your schedule to being the architect of your results. So I'll leave you with a challenge. Instead of writing a to-do list for tomorrow, I want you to ask yourself this. What is the single most important outcome you want to achieve? What's your purpose for it? and what specific actions will get you there. Give it a try. Thanks for joining me for this explainer.